come here with us, Liz.
Oh, and congratulations. We heard you started Auxiliary Pioneering.
Thanks, Sister Fields.
I remember when we first started your congregation in the circuit. You couldn't have been more than 4 years old.
We fell in love with you. Your mom was tired after the meeting, but you dragged her out in service anyway, saying, I love talking to people about Jehovah.
Hard to believe you've grown so much. How's everything going?
Pretty good.
That's bad, eh? You feel like talking about it?
I guess maybe that would be good. It's about Zach. I stopped seeing him, but he's been hard to get over, especially when I see him hanging out with Megan now. Sometimes I wonder if I'll ever feel that way about anyone again.
Of course you will, Lizzie, dear. Jehovah is very kind. He created our hearts to heal. Besides, it's not necessarily a failure when a romance doesn't work out. It might even be a success.
Oh, yes. We're both so glad we didn't marry any of our first heartthrobs. We thank Jehovah every day that we found each other. See that? That's the smile that won my heart.
Wow. True love. But how do you know when it's real?
That's a good question, Liz. Physical attraction and even strong feelings are not enough. There has to be a solid foundation for feelings or they will fade away.
Yes, it takes time to see a person's true colors and to figure out your own feelings. You've got to get past that initial rush of emotions and find out if this person really fears Jehovah and lives for him.
Yes, charm may be false. Good looks may be vain, empty. With boys too. It's the inner person, the secret person of the heart that you have to live with. Many people get fooled by what a person appears to be on the surface. You can't judge a book by its cover.
Then how can you know what someone is really like?
First, pray about it. Then talk. And while you're getting to know someone, safeguard your heart. You've got to hold back from falling in love until you know whether you'll bring out the best in each other.
That's the kind of person I need.
For sure. But don't think just about what you need and what you want. What does the other person need? True love isn't just about getting. True love is about sharing and giving. If people don't have that kind of love for each other, they shouldn't get married.
Lizzie, the Bible says that you must love your mate. So look for someone who's easy to love. Love should make you happy. If it doesn't, something's wrong. Remember, the blessing of Jehovah makes rich, and he has no pain with it. A true companion is loving all the time, not on again, off again.
But isn't it normal for a couple to argue, especially at first?
Not really. In the movies, relationships start out rocky, and then the couple fall in love and live happily ever after. In real life, happy marriages grow out of good friendships. Of course, no two people agree on everything, but true love is comfortable. You can live with it.
I want my marriage to be happy.
It should be. But to be happy in marriage, first, you need to be happy as a single person. And you don't have to pretend. True happiness is like true love. It can't be faked. It comes from serving Jehovah and others.
We had a big advantage. We were in the same congregation, so we could watch each other at close range without getting involved romantically right away. We knew each other's family and how we each treated them.
I got to know Priscilla's mother and grandmother. And I'll tell you a little secret. She's a lot like both of them.
Oh, you.
No, that's a good thing. They were both wonderful people, like you.
Paul's always been very romantic, you know. He even sings to me sometimes. But it takes more than romance. Before we got married, I asked him to promise me he'd read the Bible with me every day.
And I've kept that promise, haven't I, sweetheart?
You see, Lizzie, a man like Paul is worth waiting for. I'll never forget the time he was rushing out, but stopped to pick a rose for me from the garden. Can you imagine? My punctual Paul made himself late and bloodied his thumb too.
Brother Fields, you're awesome. Priscilla, where am I going to find another one like him?
Well, this one's pretty special, all right. But there are other good brothers. Nobody's perfect, of course, so there are no perfect marriages. But a marriage doesn't have to be perfect to be happy.
I don't want to settle for just anybody.
You shouldn't. Remember how much you love to talk to people about Jehovah. You need someone who will help you to do that, not hinder you.
So pray, pray, pray incessantly, and be patient. You never know what good things Jehovah will provide. You know Jack and Linda?
Sure, you mean that nice pioneer couple from Northside.
Well, they've just been accepted to attend the Bible School for Christian couples.
That's great. I would love to do that.
Priscilla Fields, the doctor will see you now.
Oh, that's us. Liz, if you see John, would you please let him know where we went? He offered to run some errands for us.
Sure.
Thanks for coming, Lizzie. And please, stay happy.
I will. Oh, hi, John.
Hi, Liz. How's Priscilla?
They just went into the doctor to find out.
Oh, I wanted to get back before they went in.
You know what Paul just told me? Jack and Linda from the Northside congregation are going to BSCC.
Bible school for Christian couples? Really? That's great. I brought this for Priscilla.
They're beautiful.
She won't mind my sharing one with you.